Imagine just leaving behind or forgetting about $1.65 trillion. That sounds insane, but collectively, as a nation, it is actually something we have done. Capitalize, a company that assists you in finding those lost accounts, estimates that there are nearly 30 million left behind 401k accounts that add up to trillions of dollars. And if you really think about it, it's easy to understand how this happens. First off, Americans change jobs on average every 4 years. It's actually a huge pain in the butt to initiate a rollover from an old 401k to a new employer's plan. On average, it takes 5 to 6 weeks to start and fully complete that type of rollover. So for many of us, the account is still invested and we just let it linger. And then over time, you move and don't provide an updated address to your previous employer. Perhaps the 401k was originally with one record keeper and the company moved it to another. So now they don't know where you are and you don't know where your account is. And to top it off, companies get acquired and merged and change names all the time. By the time you try to call your prior employer to figure out where your money is, you may not even know the right name of the company, much less somebody in the HR department. And honest to goodness, some people don't even know that they have a 401k plan. Yes, and here's how. They're automatically enrolled in the plan on day one, signed up for electronic delivery, and either use a company email or an old email they never check. Voila, you have an account that you never even knew existed. The good news is legislators and Secure 2.0 are working on solutions to make it easier to find those old 401ks. And as it's written today, the smaller balances, like less than $1,000, if no direction is received from the participant, will be rolled into a lost and found managed by the government. Now, balances between $1,000 and $7,000 may be swept up in auto portability. This is another Secure 2.0 provision, and there's a few steps here, so bear with me. Many 401k plans have a feature called auto force out, where terminated participants are automatically rolled to an IRA unless they opt out after termination. In the future, this will typically be for balances between $1,000 and $7,000, although it will depend on each individual plan. Auto portability would then automate the rollover from the IRA into the new employer's 401k plan. Basically, an easy button for those small accounts to move from an old company to a new company. Interestingly enough, though, neither of these solutions really do anything for accounts larger than $7,000. And according to Capitalize, the average account balance of a forgotten 401k is around $55,000. While there are many things to consider when deciding what to do with an old 401k, many advisors do recommend consolidation for this exact reason. Yes, it is an investment of time, but it is much easier to manage and keep track of your retirement assets if you continue to consolidate your accounts over time instead of just abandoning them behind you. But if that seems like too much of a lift now, at a bare minimum, call your old employer or log into any accounts you have and make sure that your address is up to date. That's it for this week. This is Jeannie, the 401k lady.